What it do, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today, we kicking off our Jackson State NCAA 06 Dynasty. Now, the rivalries for Jackson State in this game, Southern, Alcorn State, and Mississippi Valley State. Now, I was planning on bringing all three of these teams up, and they would be part of the independent conference. However, I could not replace Notre Dame and then put Notre Dame into a new conference, and I want Notre Dame to be part of this dynasty. So we brought up Southern and Alcorn State. Mississippi Valley State is not technically in the dynasty, but in future years we will be playing this team. Now here goes our roster. Anthony Young, he's our best offensive player. He's pretty solid. He's not the fastest guy in the world, and as you see the overall speeds at receiver and cornerback, like, we are not that fast at all. So this dynasty is going to be pretty hard. It's going to be pretty difficult. We're kicking things off as a one-star program. So I'm only going to be recruiting one-star athletes, and I'll be able to target up to 10 two-star guys, and that's it. If we don't get all 10 two-star guys, then so be it. This is going to be rugged. This is going to be rough, all right? So when we move up to two-star, as a two-star program, we'll be able to recruit all the two-stars that we want, all the one-stars that we want, but only 10 three-star guys. So no more of this recruiting the best guy, throwing as many points at that guy, and hoping that he comes to the school. This is going to be a little bit more difficult. This is going to be probably my longest dynasty that I do. Now, Jackson State's jerseys are not perfect in this in this video game. They do have a red outline in real life. In this game, they do not. So their jerseys in this game are just blue and white, but in real life, they're blue with a little bit of red and white as well. So when it comes to recruiting during the season, nobody is below a three-star guy. Everybody's three-star and above, and that's the best way to get your team to become a good team very, very quickly, and that's not our goal here. Our goal is to have a real grind, a real struggle. We've done it so many times when we took a bad team, made them good within like 5 years, won multiple national championships, or at least got to the national championship game multiple times, and then moved on from there, all right? So this time is going to be a little bit different. I picked the schedule. I kind of left the schedule the way it was when they handed it to me. We will be playing Southern and Alcorn State at the end of the season. Our first game is actually like in week 3, taking on Boston College. They're ranked number 16 in the nation. This just happens to be one of the schools I was able to put their whole roster in, and I stopped after Clemson. So don't kill me and don't wonder why not everybody got their name, okay? Okay, let's kick things off, ladies and gents. It is game time. It is season time. Jackson State, the Tigers, let's go. And as of right now, man, the Sonic Boom is the marching band, I believe, for Jackson State. They're probably better at football than the actual football team. But that's neither here nor there, as Anthony Young gets a big-time carry. We go right back to the young fella, and he gets us nothing, man. So first down and 10, direct snap. And we are all over. My homie Ray throwing the running back down. I'm like, okay, maybe we could ball out a little bit. Maybe we could do our thing. Now he's going to take a shot deep to Gonzalez. Nah, son. We ain't doing a darn thing. And Weber is hurt, but he will come back in the ball game. So as of right now, we are just doing a pro-style offense. Got some out formation. We're going to find, oh my gosh, we complete a pass. Then Blackman, he forces the fumble. Williams scoop and score just like that. We're down by 14, right? So as of right now, as we have some issues on the kick return, it's pro style. I want to just get a read on this team. If I feel like we can do better one area more than another, then I'll cater the offense to that area as Ncaa gets up in there for the sack, and then the very next play we get a safety, or they get a safety, and it's 16-0. So we struggling, baby. Okay, it's a struggle. This season's gonna be full of misery. Okay, we might give up 100 points this ball game if this keeps up. Okay, it's already 16-0, and we haven't got the ball past the 50 yet. All right, hopefully our defense can make some plays for us, but right up the gut. And that's a big game right there, man. Calendar is definitely doing his thing. I do feel like our defense is the better of the two when I'm talking about defense, offense, or against special teams as well. Defense is probably our best. Young is a pretty solid tailback, but again, he's not the fastest guy, and our O-line is not that good. So passing the football may be the way to go, but then when you throw passes like that and it leads to a pick six, you know you in trouble, okay? Because again, I would love to just ground and pound with Young, but our O-line isn't the best. They do a good job right there, though, and then Young, he coughs it up. B.J. Raji, he recovers that thing, and now the Boston College, what are they, the Eagles or something like that? Boston College Eagles, they get the ball right back. Good defense right there. Forces an incompletion. 2nd down and 10 from the 30. Taking the shot deep again. This time it's going to be dropped again. Don't think he would have came in bounds anyways. But as you can see, it's 30-0. They're about to add to their lead right here. No, because I'm straight hating with my homie Jack. So they got to set up for a field goal. Kick is up. Kick is good. So Jackson State went down. We were offsides. They would decline the penalty and they'll take the 3. So 33-0. Looking downfield is the homie Oliver. Throws it to Payne, and Payne, you're a pain in my you-know-what because you can't catch the football. Running the ball with Young. Nothing but Eagle defenders all over him, and Boston College is dominating us so far. Looking downfield, I'm like, give me this user reception. I'm trying to take over, okay? I know that this season is going to be full of tears, but I want a few cheers. At least this game. Again, go right back to the passing game. Johnson makes the catch. Running the ball with Young. Almost got out of that tackle, but couldn't quite do it. And yes, they are playing like they're number 1. So 33-0 is the score. We have got to come back quick, fast, in a hurry. And when you run the ball like that, it is just not going to happen. Like I said, this might be the toughest dynasty I've ever done, ever going to do. This could be it, man. Jackson State, it might take a while for us to get to the national championship level, if we even do. So good pass right there to Payne, and we are cooking inside the 10, baby. I said we cooking inside the 10. 2nd down and goal. Oliver, he gets set. So we were inside the 10. Now we are just inside the 15 at the 13-yard line, and down we go again. Ncaa, he's straight hating, man. I think he might get drafted by the Giants one day or something. I don't know. That kick, ugly. Did not get enough power on it, and yeah, okay, it is ugly. They wanted me to go for it on 4th and goal from our own like 21 or from their 21-yard line as Calendar's off to the races. That's going to be a touchdown. And that just shows you how bad our kicking game is going to be. One, I can't kick at all, and then you give me a horrible kicker, oh, it's going to be problems. It's going to be big-time problems. So Jack on the kick return, he gets belted out of bounds, but gives us some good field position. We run the ball with Young. Again, he has to weave through traffic like your mama new hairdo just to pick up 2 yards. Now we're going to drop back the pass, and the O-line breaks down, the protection breaks down, and Oliver's getting broken down. Looking downfield, that's going to be incomplete, and we got to get the ball right back to them Eagles of Boston College. Calendar, he's going to get the carry again, turning the corner and picking up all he can, which turns out to be a gain of 6. Can our defense get a stop? Can we hold them to get nothing, maybe? Peoples, he is there. Great tackle by him. Peoples might be the best player on the team, in my opinion. Too bad he plays safety, even though, I love the safety position. On the defense, you don't really want your safety to be the best player because the safety so far back he doesn't really have the biggest impact unless he's getting a whole bunch of interceptions, forcing a whole bunch of fumbles, having a whole bunch of big hits. But even then, you much rather have a dominant defensive end, dominant linebacker, in my opinion, than the free safety. That's just my opinion. But Peoples, he came up big right there. Like I said, he's probably the best player on the team. Forces a fumble right there. And we got this thing going back the other way. Playing with Peoples, I mean, hey, it's going to be fun because the boy can run as far as this team is concerned, as far as speed is concerned. He ain't the fastest brother in the world, but right there he got the job done. So we're in the second half. Face mask, not a good look. They are already inside our territory, and then he gets loose. People's trying to save the day. He can't do it. He going to high step across the goal line. Touchdown Boston College, and right now it's 47-0. So not quite on pace for 100 points, but you know what? Things can change pretty quickly. So 2nd down and 10 from the 20. Oliver looking broken up. Tough sledding. 3rd down. We're 2 for 5 on 3rd down. We're going to stop. We're going to pop. And I thought I had a catch, but no. They were not going to let me have it. And then special teamos. Blackman breaks the tackle. Blackman to the 30. Blackman going to take it to the crib. Touchdown Boston College and the Jackson State Tigers. We're in trouble, man. Like I said, the band, man, the Sonic Boom, they might have a better chance of playing football than the football players do, because right now it is ridiculous. 3rd down and 11. And on 3rd down and 11, broken up, and again we get the ball right back to Boston College. They got the homie Matt Ryan in the ball game now, and Matt Ryan, he's gonna take a shot deep. That's gonna be caught. Peoples with a touchdown saving tackle from the 7-yard line. They give it to Whitworth, and that's a touchdown, man. Touchdown. Okay, so we are struggling to say at least. Young again, one of our better players, definitely our best player on offense. Maybe I could have got some more yards if I stay in bounds, but I'm like, hey, I don't want my young man to fumble the football. So we're going to turn the corner right here, and we're going to do a good job of picking up a first down, our best carry of the day. Then we come right back with the ground game. We're going to muscle our way forward. Clearly, Boston College has their backups in because Matt Ryan, he's their backup quarterback, and he is in the ball game. All right, so first down and 10 from the 40. Looking downfield is Oliver, and I panicked, and I was not trying to throw the ball to circle, but I did. And then Silva is like, hey, check me out, bro. I'm going to take it to the crib on you. I'm going to take it to the crib on you. So I definitely think if it was a battle of the bands, we would definitely win, okay? If it was a dancing contest, we're going to win that thing. Football game is going to take some years, man. It's going to take some years for us to get to where we want to be. That was crazy by Dunbar. I was not expecting him to do that, but he did, and that's going to be a touchdown for Boston College. First down and 10 from the 17-yard line. Going to give it to our backup tailback. Now, he is slower than slow. I believe his speed was like in the 60s. That's ugly for a tailback. Going to find Thompson. That's a first down. So I'm thinking that the passing game might be the way to go. I want this dynasty to feel different than all my other ones, so I'm not going to be using the same plays that I've used in past dynasties that are kind of money plays. Don't want to go that route. I want this one to feel like it's different. So if the passing game is what's going to carry us, then maybe in some future episodes for season 1, we will start to spread things out, go with a more spread look offense. But I still want to try to run the football. I still want to try to run the football. Might not be the best way to go about things this early on in the dynasty. This because our O-line isn't there, all right? Our O-line isn't there, and we don't have Barry Sanders back there playing tailback as Silva gets another pick 6. That got to be like a record. My goodness gracious. Probably not, but I'm just saying, that's crazy. So 82 to nada. 82 to nada. Like I said, I'm kind of forcing running the football at this point. The game is pretty much out of hand. Kind of want this to be over. Young, he is showing some glimpses. The O-line is right here, but again, it's versus their backups, and I don't know how good Boston College's backups are. I believe that this is one of the last times that they were ranked in the NCAA game. I know that when Matt Ryan was the starting quarterback, I believe his last year there, they did get up to number 2. I believe it was like 07 when he had like Cal at number 2, then they lost. The Boston College was number 2, and then they lost. It was a crazy season. But yeah, Boston College definitely not the best ranked team in this game. So again, I don't know how well we are actually performing versus their backups because I really don't know how good their backups are. All I know is that they can continue to run the football on us. 89 to nothing. $1:48 to go in this one. And in case you're wondering, my backup quarterback is slower than Oliver. His arm strength isn't as good. He is all bad. His name is McKenzie as we finally get a pass to go our way. Johnson all the way down to the 40. But he's not that good. He's not that fast. So I know sometimes I'll put a cornerback in to run the option. I may try that in a future episode to see how it works because you never know in this game. There's suspensions in this game. Of course, there's injuries in this game, obviously. But you never know who we're going to need to step up. So that's going to do it. 89 to nothing is the final in this one, man. We got our teeth kicked in. The first part of the schedule, like I said, I kind of wanted to take some beatings. I kind of wanted to resemble how, bad teams perform. No matter if I was going to do Jackson State or another school or Montana, I wanted it to resemble Boise State for a little bit. Boise State has never had a 5-star recruit from the research I've done. They've only had a handful of 4-star recruits. Kellen Moore, I believe, was a 3-star recruit, maybe a 2-star, and I'm pretty sure Doug Martin was the same 2-star, 3-star recruit. And they turned out to be pretty solid college football players, and Doug Martin was a pretty good NFL player. So that's kind of the makeup of this dynasty. So here goes the rest of the schedule. Got Arkansas next, then West Virginia, then FIU, North Carolina. Like I said, it ain't easy, but the second half of the season, it gets a tad bit easier, all right? Air Force, who can run the ball. Then we got Ncaa State, and then you got Middle Tennessee, then you got Southern and Alcorn State. But I'm gone. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Peace, love, hot sauce.